Hey NoCoast, this is Sam. Welcome back to our at-home workouts. This is for tomorrow, Friday, April 24th. Go ahead and take some screenshots. I'm gonna zoom in since my handwriting turned out to be pretty small today. So zoom in on the workout in and of itself if you wanna take a screenshot, the scaling or modifications here, and then the warm-up. So take a quick screenshot, especially of the warm-up. And I'm gonna scale it on back so we can go through the workout today. All right. I hope you guys are doing well and doing well through the workouts this past week. They've been good and tomorrow will be no different. The workout we have for tomorrow is the one that I talked about that we tested last week. It is a simple one, but it is an awesome one, okay? So the workout that we are doing, kind of working through it, for the basic equipment, guys, it's gonna be 4 times, so 1 time through, 100 double unders, okay? 800-meter run, 50 burpee box jumps, then back through. So then back to 800-meter run and ending with 100 double unders. Okay, so a few things that we can do to kind of scale this depending on what we have. So that's the basic equipment workout. If we do have a full equipment setup and or if we have a rower, if you guys have a rower, you are welcome to sub out the run for a row. That would be a 75-calorie row for guys, a 50-calorie row for ladies. Okay, so that's 1 sub out for the run. Otherwise, we're all using a run. If you guys don't already have a good 800-meter route at your house, one thing that I have done a lot is download Runkeeper on my phone, and I just start it, and you can run the distance out and back. Just kind of perfectly track it. I did a workout today that had a mile run in it. I just did 0.5 miles back, or out, 0.5 miles back, and it makes it really easy and perfect, okay? So that's an easy way to do a run if you guys have that, okay? For the double unders, if we have a jump rope but we don't have double unders, totally okay. We're gonna sub that out to being 2 times singles, okay, on the jump rope. So it'll be 200 on the start and the end of the workout there. If we don't have a jump rope, same thing we've been doing lately, we'll be doing some sort of stick jump, okay? So your goal on the stick jump is 12 inches for guys, 8 inches for ladies. To give you some perspective, that would have been the gray box at the gym and the blue box at the gym for guys and girls respectively, okay? If you don't have that, we've been using your kettlebell or your dumbbell quite often, and that's perfectly fine as well. So if we're doing that, stick jumps, just the lateral jump back and forth, ideally 2 feet back and forth like that. If we need to do step overs for any reason, we can also do that, okay? So we have that option as well. Last modification that we might need is if we do not have a box jump, okay? If we don't have a box jump to go up on, that's totally fine. You can also do a stick jump for that, okay? So say it was this ideally gonna be higher. A really good option for this is gonna be to use a dining room chair with a broom stick out of it, and then potentially put like a book, a textbook, a dictionary, something heavy on top to kind of stabilize that stick. That's a really, really great way to have this as well. So, and you guys can also use that for your stick jump. That might be a little bit high depending on what our goals are. But for the box jump over, that's a perfect option there. Okay, if you guys are doing that, pretend this is my dining room chair and broomstick. You guys can just face the stick like you normally would. You'll do your burpee here, okay, and then just do a jump over, and then switch over to the other side, okay? Even though it is not box jump overs for the main workout, you would treat that as a burpee stick jump over and just reverse and do the other side, okay? So if you're outside or in your dining room, again, just put like your dining room chair, some sort of stick, broomstick, something, and stick it on there, okay? Even like a vacuum handle, anything that kind of works as a guidance for a stick to jump over, okay? So that is the main breakdown of the workout. Again, it is pretty simple. If you guys, let me make sure, if you guys, as always, you guys can always scale the reps and the run as needed. So 800-meter run can easily become a 4 or a 6. Or double unders, especially if we are working on double unders. If we are close, but 100 is going to take you 5 minutes, go ahead and scale that down. I would rather you work on double unders and do 50 double unders than do 200 singles if you are so close on double unders, okay? So you guys can scale those reps back, and that is totally acceptable in today's workout, okay? Kind of working into the warm-up. All right, so we're gonna have a little bit of a more intense warm-up today to kind of keep it fun with a basic workout. I want you guys to go through a 10-minute EMOM to warm up, okay? So that's every minute on the minute for 10 minutes and go through this sequence, okay? Hopefully you guys took that screenshot in the beginning. but it's actually pretty simple, okay? So I'm gonna kind of just work through each minute. Obviously, listen, write it down if you didn't take a screenshot, or go rewind back and take a screenshot so you guys can have it for your warm-up, okay? But the warm-up, minute 1, I want you guys to run 1 or 200 meters, whatever you guys can do to take it slow. This is not a crazy workout. This is meant to ease you into the day. So an easy 1 to 200 meter jog. If we have a rower, if we're gonna do rower in that, do the same thing. A 150, 200 meter row on the row, and that's totally fine. Again, the goal of this is not to blaze out and do a 10-minute hard workout. It's an easy 10-minute EMOM to warm up. Okay, so minute 1 is that run or row. Minute 2 is 50 singles with your jump rope, okay? If we don't have singles, if we don't have jump rope, that's fine. I want you guys to start with just 30 step overs on your stick of choice, whether that's your kettlebell, your dumbbell, or an actual broomstick or something coming off of a surface and being held down. Do 30 step overs like that, okay? From there, minute 3 is gonna be the same thing on your run or row. Minute 4 is gonna be 50 speed step. If you guys don't remember speed step, we do this a lot in the gym, but speed step, just back and forth like this, like you're running in place. The faster you guys can go, the easier that is to help correspond to double unders, okay? So the coordination it takes to do that speed step really helps me learn double unders, okay? So 50 speed step. If you guys don't have the jump rope and are doing the stick option, I want you guys to do 30 jumps, but make sure you stop before you re-jump. So basically, no rebounding yet on your ankles, okay? So that's that one. Then going into minute 5, we do the same thing for your run or row. Minute 6, I want 50 double unders, okay? So again, we all know double unders at this point. Just double unders. Make sure you're staying nice and upright. Thinking about a few quick tips again. Thinking about all the rotation of your wrists, so it's up and down, not a spin of my arms. Keeping your chest upright, okay? So making sure you go for my single under, nice and slow, to a little bit slower, higher jump, and a double flick of that wrist, okay? Again, if we don't have a jump rope, this time I'm gonna do my stick jumps if we can, if we're planning on doing the workout, is with the rebound. If you're not comfortable with that, just do the same thing of 30 jumps with a pause over the kettlebell or stick. Perfect. From there, you should be pretty good on your jump rope, okay? So we're gonna go into minute 7. It's gonna be 10 burpees, okay? Just nice and slow. Make sure you guys are getting this loosened up. You can take it easy. You guys can either step back and step forward if you want to, okay? So 10 burpees. Minute 8 is gonna be just 20 back stepping lunges. So 10 each leg in place, okay? So 10 back stepping lunges. Then 10 burpees again, then ending with 10 air squats, okay? So nice and easy, making sure I get that full range of motion, 10 air squats, okay? Once you guys have that, take a quick breather, make sure you catch your breath, make sure you guys are good to go. A few mobility or stretches, okay? From there, you're gonna get into your plank position. Let's just get a few, about 10 to 15 calf stretches on each leg, okay? Take it nice and slow here. Right into 3 spider stretches on each leg. Here, making sure you push your knee out, hold this stretch, making sure you guys are feeling nice and good. So 3 spider stretches each leg, right into our typical 1-minute pigeon on each side. Okay, so kind of hold that stretch, make sure you guys have a clock, don't rush through this. Getting warmed up is really good, especially for today. Okay, so a minute pigeon each side. Once you guys have that, hop on up, get a few, 3 times each leg, quad stretch up into a knee hug, quad stretch up into a knee hug, back and forth 3 times each leg, okay? Almost through that side of it. If you guys have some space to do it, I want you guys getting, just kind of warming up that jog a little bit. 20 high knees. You guys can take it easy to start, so 20 high knees into a slow jog, like down your driveway, and then 20 butt kickers right here with a slow jog on the way back, okay? So get that. Once you guys do that 2 times through, just trying to increase your speed, okay? So on those butt kickers and the high knees, I'm not just staying slow like that. Try to pump my arms, keep it nice and tight, having that slight forward lean in my run, okay? Once you guys have that, you are good to go on all of that, okay? Going into my box jump now. warming that up before I am done. Okay, so you guys are going right into 10 step-ups. Okay, so go onto your box. I actually have my box, but you guys can't see it in the camera. 10 step-ups, that's 5 each leg. Okay, and then go into 10 box jumps. Just making sure you guys get your hips open right now, just for the sake of warming it up. Making sure you guys feel good there. But 10 box jumps, and then 10 box jump overs. On your box jump overs, you guys do not need to extend your hips to the top, okay? So jump up. I'll actually grab my box super fast. Hold on. Sorry about that. Just to make sure you guys are good to go. So again, kind of working through it. To start, it's going to be just 10 step-ups, alternating legs. Okay? From there, 10 box jumps, opening up your hips. Again, just warming it up. Then go into my box jump overs. All I want here is jump. You guys can stand and twist however you need to. Just know you don't have to stand up at the top of the box, okay? Ending with 5 burpee box jump overs. Standard on this, we always want to face our box on a burpee box jump over. So a full burpee, chest all the way to the ground, hop up, and over, okay? Actually, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, scratch that. The over is for that stick. Don't do the box jump over for the main workout. Again, I'm sorry. It's just gonna be burpee box jump, standing up at the top of the box. Okay, my total mistake, again, kind of rewinding that, burpee box jump for the workout. So burpee down, jump up, extend your hips to the top every single rep, okay? The over, I was meaning is if we're gonna scale that to having a stick to jump over. You obviously can't land on top of the stick, so jump over, go to the other side, and go back. I'm sorry for that. All right, so if that makes sense, that is the workout. It's a really fun workout, okay? So again, kind of recapping it, it's gonna be 100 double unders, or my modification of that, 2 times singles, or some sort of stick jump, okay? 800-meter run, come back in, 50 burpee box jumps, okay? Back to 800-meter run, then 100 double unders, or my substitute for that, okay? You guys should be all good on that. Last thing to go over is my cash out. My cash out is gonna be a reverse Tabata of an L-sit, okay? So it's gonna be 10 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, okay? If you guys have an option to do an L-sit, we've talked about this before, but if you guys have 2 chairs, you guys can hold on to the 2 chairs and just do a tuck sit or an L-sit. More often than not, it's gonna be a tuck sit. If you guys can, just try to keep your knee above your hip crease for 10 seconds, then rest for that 8 rounds. Okay, so it's 4 minutes, a typical Tabata there. A really, really good modification for this, for no equipment, and it still really works really, really well, is going to be on the ground, okay? Trying to have your shoulders over your hips here. Put your hands into your hips, okay? And try to just raise your legs up. 10-second hold, 20-second rest. If you need that to be a little bit easier, the more you bring your hands back, okay, the easier that is. The further your hands go forward, the harder that is, okay? So I challenge you guys to try to have your hands in front of your hips here, okay? And again, just kind of put pressure into the ground. I like to use my fingertips here and pull your legs up. Again, back, this is totally okay. 8 rounds, 10-second hold, 20-second rest, 4 minutes total, okay? If that makes sense, you guys are good to go. Have fun with this workout. I absolutely loved it, although it is up my alley. But do it, post your time, post some pictures. Hopefully it's a nice day tomorrow for you guys to go out and do it in the sun. Have fun, we'll talk to you guys soon. Don't forget, by the way, Saturday morning, Zoom call at 9 o'clock. I'd love to see you guys there.